I'm going to talk about upcoming patterns. So there's some negative PNAs. So let's go to 7 p.m. That's the actual hours. So there's some negative PNAs. So ignore the extra hours. So let's go to 24 hours after that. There's some negative PNA. Let's go to next 24 hours. There's some negative, but weaker than yesterday. So not yesterday, but let's go to 7 p.m. December 27th, close to the end of the year. There's some negative PNA, so I can't tell how strong it is. So let's go to 7 p.m. There's some negative PNA. Let's see the strength of each PNA. Let's go to 7 p.m. First PNA is negative, so let's go to 25 hours after that. There's some negative PNA. Let's compare those. So it's gonna take a minute to compare those. So it's gonna keep the drawing the lines. So it's gonna do like this. Like the chunk is going to be like that. So let's compare that to December 25th and 24th. So there's no changes. So this double check actually. So let's go to 7 p.m. So it's gonna take a minute. So let's correct it actually. So that's the actual negative PNAs. So let's go to 7 p.m. So there's some like stronger ridge in the Midwestern, actually like central Canada actually. So and there's no changes in Southern Ontario. So let's correct this. So this is the actual ones. So let's go to 24 hours after that. December 26th. So this is no changes. Actually, there's slight changes. Like there's some more positive PNA, but it's actually it stays as negative. So let's correct this. So it's going to take a minute to draw it so properly. Ignore the little bit tilted ones. So let's go to 24 hours after December 26th. So it could be 25 actually. So it's before it was more positive with Southern Ontario, but it's negative actually. So let's go to 24 hours. Let's correct it actually. Let's go to 66th hour again, so you could correct everything again. So it's gonna take a minute. So ignore if it's slightly negative, so we don't need extra corrections. So yeah, it's positive, more positive PNA. So let's do to like December 27th. So let's start from the darkest red lines. So it's gonna take a minute. So the line is gonna do like this. So well, let's fix the line. So it's going to do like this. So if this should be a straight line somewhere. So let's go to 24 hours after that. So it's like before was like negative PNA stronger. Actually, negative PNA was in Chicago, Illinois, which is over like under Canada. So that's the pattern. So let's talk about the pressure pattern. Let's see how the video it took. So it should be like 4 minutes. So there's some pressure I can see. So let's zoom out to Southern Ontario. There's a 1024 millibars of pressure. Let's zoom out to whole province view. That's it. So let's go to 24 hours after that. Zoom into Southern Ontario, so it's like Ontario. So there's a 1028 millibars of pressure. You went some 1026. So let's go to 24 hours after that. The 1012, 1008, 1016, and 1020. So those are the pressures. So let's go to 24 hours after that. There's some 1020, 1000 and something. So 1024 millibars. So pressure. Okay, it's gonna take a minute. So let's go to 24 hours after that. There's some 1000 and something. So 1004 millibars and 1008 millibars of pressure. So that's the limit of the better model running. 144. So let's talk about the precipitation pattern. There is nothing left. So December 24th, there's nothing for a whole day, which is today, tomorrow, sunny showed up. So Hamilton, Burlington is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 1 p.m. There's nothing else. 10 p.m. There's nothing else. Like no 10 a.m. So line said, obey. White time. Port Elgin is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 1 p.m. With London, Hamilton, Burlington, Oakland, Niagara, and Lake Niagara for City for 80. But no, it skips Scarborough. So Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly Isles, Georginia, Port Elgin, Hanover. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, including Mississauga. So let's line said, Obey, Wyerton, Collingwood, Bomb East, Sun Beach, Southern Bay, Midland, Port of Scarborough, Richmond Hill, downtown Toronto, possibly. So Brampton, Orangeville, no, Orangeville. So Brampton. Brampton. So Brampton, Orangeville, those cities are gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. So let's see, we missed Peterborough. There's no Peterborough. Peterborough is not missed. It's actually 0.25 millimeters of snowfall for Peterborough. So let's go to 7 p.m. So Scarborough, Stouffville, down Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Orangeville, Brampton, Mississauga, Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville, Niagara, and Lake Niagara Falls, City Point 80, Shawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Barrie, Virginia, Beverly Isles, Collingwood. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters snow, 6.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's look at light precipitation. So line said, Obey, Whiteton, Port Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Midland, Olalla, Belleville, Peterborough. Those cities are gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Let's look at freezing rain or ice precipitation. So let's look at London. Don't know it's London. So London is gonna get some. Let's see the average. So the average is actually gonna be 0.25. So 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. It's gonna be in London. So those are the cities. So don't usually do like Fort Erie, Grimsby, Langton, Long Point, Owen Sound. So those cities don't count. So y'all dismissed. So it doesn't count. Let's go to 7 a.m. There is something. So Belleville's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 1 p.m. There is nothing else. So at 7 p.m. there's nothing else. So let's go to 7 a.m. There is nothing else. Let's go to 1 p.m. There's something. Let's see. No, let's see that later. So Hamilton, Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Orangeville, Scarborough, Stouffville, Lashbar, Uxbridge. So Uxbridge is too high. So those cities are gonna get some London. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, rainfall, so including Niagara on the Lake, parts of it. So let's go to 7 p.m. So line said, Obey, Wyerton, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Southern Bay, London, Hamilton, Burlington, Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Scarborough, Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangeville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belvoir, Niagara on the Lake Niagara Falls, City Point 80. It's going to get some 0.25 Barrie, Beverly Isles, Georginia. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to total precipitation. Let's see how the video is. 9 minutes. So I don't need to refresh anything. So let's go to 7 p.m. There is nothing else, even though rainfall is nighttime. So let's go to 7 p.m. London, 10 millimeters, 7 millimeters, Whiteham, 10 millimeters, Collingwood, 13 millimeters no, most part of Toronto, including Scarborough, actually. So Mississauga, 13, 12 millimeters, Hamilton, 8 millimeters, Niagara on Lake, 7, 8, Niagara Falls City, Oshawa is 11, Newmarket 11, Uxbridge 10, Peterborough 6, Coburg 8, Belleville 3. So let's actually correct. We don't need 480, Green Spy, Langtown, Long Point, Owen Sound. Those cities don't count. So line said, oh, Bay is going to be 8 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, 7 millimeters of rainfall. So Palm Beach, Thunder Beach is going to be 9 millimeters. So 8 millimeters is in Solid Bay. 8 millimeters is in Midland. Order is going to be, let's see, 8 millimeters of rainfall. So Port Elgin 7, Honolulu 7. So orange flow is going to be corrected again because everything is blocked. So it's correct. New market is 11 millimeters, so it has to be orange flow. It's going to be same thing. So snowfall. So let's look at the next tower. Oh, we skipped multiple cities. So I read this raise something. So Barry is going to be with 10 millimeters. Jordania is going to be 9 millimeters. Actually 10 millimeters. Actually 9 is possible, but it's most of the time it's going to be, let's compare those. So actually 9 millimeters is Jordania. So Beverly Hills has to be 10 millimeters. Barry has to be 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters. So 4 else is done. So let's do next hour, which is December 27th, 7 p.m. Ignore the nighttime hours. So Hamilton, Burlington, Oakland, Mississauga is going to be 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. Let's see the thickest band of rainfall. So Oakland, Burlington, Hamilton is going to get some 0.4 millimeters of rainfall. So the Mississauga. So let's go to 24 hours after that, which is Wyatt. Hobbit. No, skip Wyatt. So skip all of this. So except for Collingwood and the numbers on the city. So Collingwood, Newmarket, Orangeville, Tofu, Brampton, down Oshawa, Niagara Falls City. Those cities are going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall. So Mississauga, down Scarborough's, not Scarborough. It's going to be 2 millimeters. So including Oakville. So Oakville is actually 1 millimeters. So Scarborough is going to be close to 1.7 millimeters of rainfall. So Richmond Hill I didn't do a long time. So Richmond Hill is actually going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall. So that's corrected. So Hamilton is 1 millimeters. Queensway doesn't count. So Niagara on the Lake 0.7. So Whitetown is 0.7. Hopes Bay is going to be close to 0.7. So it's actually 0.5. 0.5. Lion's Head is actually going to be 1.8. Palm Beach is going to be 0.7 millimeters. So 1.2 is in Thunder Beach. Solid Bay is 1.2. So Minas is nothing else. So that's actually correct. Barry. So Barry is actually going to be 0.8 millimeter. Georgina is actually 0.7. Beverly Hills is 0.8. Little Lux is nothing. So Peterborough is going to be, so it's in the middle. So Peterborough's actually is going to be 0.7 millimeters. So Coburg has to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is actually 0.2. Belleville is going to be west to east. So then if you go west to east, it's going to be 0.2 millimeters. But if you go north to south, it's going to be 0.6 millimeters. So not centimeters whole time. So Belleville is actually, if it goes west to east, it's going to be 0.2 millimeters. So 0.7 is the north to south. So let's actually do Port Elgin. So Port Elgin 0.7. Honor is going to be like middle. So it's actually 0.7 millimeters. So Port Elgin is wrong. So it's going to be 1 millimeter of rainfall. So London is going to be 0 point something. So it's actually 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. So ignore order last. So let's go back to 90th hour. There is something. Let's see if it's Richmond Hill. There's don't need it. So 10 p.m. That's actual hours. So I didn't do it. Yeah, that's the favorite parts of Toronto actually. So let's go back to 7 p.m. December 25th. There is don't need to correct it. So 7 p.m. we don't need to correct it even though So let's look at total snowfall with for 12 hours actually. So let's go to 7 p.m. This is nothing else. Let's go to December 26th, Boxing Day actually. So London 7.4 centimeters of snowfall, so Whitehaven 7.4, Collingwood 10.1, Brampton 12.7, down to Toronto 12.5. Mississauga is going to be, so let's do Mississauga again. So Mississauga is going to be 11.5 centimeters, Stouffville 12.6. So 12.5 is Scarborough, so Oshawa is 10.6, Uxbridge is 10.1, Newmarket is 10.5 including Orangeville, so Uxbridge, no, Peterborough is going to be 6.0, Coburg 7.8, Belleville 8.2, 7.1, Niagara on Lake, Niagara Falls City 7.6, Hamilton 8.3 local. So Hope's base actually is going to be corrected again. So let's do that later on. So 8.7 is in Palm Beach. So Thunder Beach has to be similar. So 7.6 centimeters. So 8 centimeters is actually going to be Salt Bay, including Midland. So Midland is actually 8.6. Olala is going to be 7.8 centimeters. So Jordania is going to be 8.8 centimeters. So Beverly Isles is actually going to be 9.5 centimeters possible. So let's look at Port Elgin. So you need to erase something. Doesn't block it. So actually let's correct some cities. So let's do 6.7 a bit lower. So Port Elgin is going to be 6.7. So Hanover is actually going to be 7.4. So let's do Palm Beach. Thunder Beach is done. So don't need those cities. So the Oakville all the time is same thing as Burlington, even sometimes Mississauga. So let's actually correct this. Ignore Niagara on the lake. So I don't need it. So 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 Burlington is going to be 8.4 centimeters. That's not Burlington local. So that's the lightest. The heaviest could be 10.1. So let's see if we need any missing cities. So Barrie is actually 9.5. So actually Barrie is could be 9.6, but it's 9.5 most of the time. So let's go to 24 hours after that, December 27th. There is nothing else. Let's go to 7 p.m. Let's do it again. Time from to the current. Finish this now. So let's go to 7 p.m. There is already done. 7 p.m. Starting to so Hamilton 0.2 centimeters, so Birdie doesn't count. So let's go to December 28th, 7 p.m. There is zero precipitation. So let me look at the air temperature later on. So 10 p.m. Let's just refresh. So let's go to 7 p.m. There is nothing. This is December 25th, which is tomorrow's. There is nothing. Let's go to December 26th, 2025. So this is nothing. Actually, something showed up. So so London is going to get some 20.6 millimeters of sleet. No, freezing rain. Sleet actually. Don't know where is London. So let's skip that. So there is no precipitation rest of Southern Ontario. Let's go to 7 p.m. Same thing. So let's go to 7 p.m. again. That's it. The same thing. Let's see the temperature that used to be London. So if we see 20. If you see the if you see London, if you see the number here, that's London. So like 20.6, that's London all the time. If you say something else, the difference. If that's not London, that's wrong. So let's look at upcoming pattern. Actually, total precipitation. Actually, so let's go to 7 p.m. There is nothing. December 25th, 2025. there is nothing else. Let's go to December 26, 2025, 7 p.m. So, something showed up. So London is going to get some 4 millimeters of freezing rain. So that's the heaviest it could get. So December 27, 2025. So 7 p.m. There is no changes. Let's go. There's some slight changes. So it's good. So there is no changes in London. So even though orange was too far east for the precipitation, no freezing rain actually. So this is total freezing rain millimeters for 12 hours, not 12 hours, but so let's look at the air temperature pattern. Let's go to 3 p.m. today. This refresh, double refresh. So this London 1 degrees, Whitehall -3, Collingwood -4, Brampton, no, Newmarket -4, Orangeville is going to be -3, Stoffel -3, Scarborough -3.5, Newmarket, no, Richmond Hills -2, Stoffel, no, Brampton is -2, Mississauga -2, it could be -1. -1 is in Mississauga, Hamilton 0, Niagara, everywhere in Niagara Falls is -1, Oshawa is -3, Uxbridge -3, 6 -4, Peterborough -2, Coburg -2, Belleville, so oh cool. It's going to be 0 degrees and cold warmest. The coldest is actually -1. So Line said Bay is going to be -3 degrees. Port Elgin is going to be -2 degrees. Hanover is going to be minus also 2 degrees. So ignore London. So Bombay is going to be -6 degrees. Thunder Bay is -6. Solid Bay is -6. Midland is actually going to be -6 degrees. Let's do let's do like Cinco. So Georginia is actually -6 degrees. Beverly Isles is actually going to be -4. Actually -5. So it's actually -5 Beverly Isles. -5 is in Berries. So let's look at next tower. So just one day is missing. So Orilla, let's do Orilla for the next tower things. So don't- Orilla is gonna be -6 degrees. So Berries actually is going to be -6 degrees. Thunder Beach is actually -6 degrees. So I think it's the closest. Solid Base I think it's -6 degrees. So Berry has to be Beverly Isles it has to be -5 degrees. So that's the closest number. So let's look at 7 a.m. London 1 degrees, Whitehall -1, Collingwood -0, Brampton Stowfalls -2, Scarborough -1.5, Downtown Toronto -1, Mississauga -1, Richmond Hill -2, Oshawa is -2, Uxbridge -3, Newmarket is -2, including Orangeville. So Peterborough -3, Coburg -0, Belleville is -1, everywhere in Niagara Falls by 1 degrees, Hamilton 0 degrees, including local. So let's collect everything. So Port Elton 1 degrees, Hanover is going to be 0 degrees. So Line said Bay is going to be 1 degrees, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay is going to be 1 degrees, Midland 0 degrees, Very going to be 1 - 1 degrees. So it's actually -0. So 1 degrees is in Georginia. Beverly Isles is actually going to be -1 degrees. So Orilla is going to be -2 degrees, -1. It's closest. So let's see, Lion's Head or Bay, Bomb, East on the Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Orilla, Berry, Georginia, and Beverly Isles. So those are the cities. It varies. So Berry actually is going to be -0 degrees. So I did that. Let's go to 3 p.m. So London 0 degrees, Whitehall -7, Collingwood -6. So let's see how that video is. 25 minutes. So Brampton -3, Stockport -5, Scarborough -3, Delta -2, Mississauga -2, Hamilton -1. Oakle's going to be cold. This is Bournemouth is -1. Cold. This is actually going to be -1, -2 actually. So everywhere Niagara Falls is -1. Newmarket Orangeville is -5. Uxbridge is -7. Oshawa is -4. Peterborough -6. Coburg -3. Belleville -4. So Hopes Bay Lionshead. So Hopes Bay -6. Lionshead -7. Bomb Beach -8. So Thunder Beach is actually going to be -7. So Solid Bay is -8. Midland -8. Orilla is going to be -9. Barely is going to be -7. Georginia is going to be -6 degrees, including Beverly Isles, so expensive. So Orilla is done. Port Elgin is going to be -6. So Hanover is going to be -6. So 4 p.m. Actually, that's wrong time. So 3 p.m. This is the actual one. So actually, we could do 4 p.m. in this. It's only one day. So London -6, Y -9, -9 Collingwood -12 Sydney Market, Orange was -11 degrees, Stockport -12, down to Toronto -7, Brampton -9, so minus something, so -5 or 6. So it's going to be -6 degrees. This is Mississauga. So originally this has to be -9 degrees. So Oshawa is -13, Uxbridge -14, Peterborough -16, Coburg -13, Belleville -16, -6 Niagara on the Lake, -7 Niagara Falls City, Hamilton -5. Oakville is actually the coldest is -5. Warmest is actually going to be -6 degrees. That's Mississauga. That's the wrong place. So it's actually going to be -5 degrees in Oakville. So let's look at bottom line said or base. So Hope's base similar temperatures to something like -7 actually. So line said is actually lower. So -7, -6. So -6 is in Hope's line said. So solid base -15. So -12 is actually going to no -13 is in Bomb Beach. That's a 14. So -14 is in Palm Beach. So Thunder Beach is actually minus something. So Midland is actually going to be in the very Georginia. So Barry is actually going to be -16. Orla is -17. So Georginia here is going to be -12. So it's going to be -12 degrees in Georginia. Beverly Isis is actually going to be -13 or 12. It's -13. Barry is -13. The Port Elgin is going to be -8 degrees. Hanover is going to be -9 degrees. 9 degrees. So -9 is for Hanover. So let's actually go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. Going go all the way to 4 p.m. So London -5, Bartown -7, Collingwood -9, Newmarket -10, Orangeville is going to be Stockport -10, -9 is going to be Orangeville, Brampton -4, Downtown London -4, -4 Mississauga, Hamilton -4, Niagara on the Lake -5, Niagara Falls City -6, Uxbridge -7, 11, -9 Oshawa, Peterborough -13, Coburg -9, Belleville -12, so 4:30. So Port Elgin is going to be -6. Hanover is going to be -7. It's actually -6, but it's actually -7. So let's do Barry. So -11 is in Barry. So Georginia is actually -11 also. So Beverly Hills is also -11. So Orilla is going to be minus 12 degrees, minus 12. So Hope's Bay is going to be minus 6 degrees. Lionshead is also is going to be minus 5 degrees. So actually minus 6. So most of the time it's going to be minus, actually minus 5 is in Lionshead or base. So Hope is base different than Lionshead. So Bombi, but I'll do that later. So minus 12, minus 11 is in Solar Bay. So Bomb Beach is actually going to take a while. So it's going to be minus 11 or 10 degrees. So it's going to be minus 10.5 degrees in Bomb Beach. So Thunder Beach is going to take a minute. Going to be minus 9 degrees. So that's Thunder Beach. So our Solid Bay is easiest. So it's going to be minus 13 degrees. Actually 12. Minus 13 degrees is the Midland, so Orella is done. So Orella is actually is minus 12 degrees. So let's go to next hour, except for the 80. So let's go to London minus 5, Warrington minus 8, Collingwood minus 10, Brampton minus 7, Stouffville minus 8, Scarborough minus 7, Dundee minus 6. So Mississauga minus 6, Newmarket is minus 8, Orange Walls minus 8, Uxbridge is minus 10, Oshawa is minus 8, Peterborough minus 11, Coburg minus 8, Belvoir minus 11, everywhere in Niagara Falls is minus 4, Hamilton minus 4, 3, Oakland minus 3. So let's look at berries. So let's do Port Elgin first. Port Elgin is going to be minus 8 degrees. So Hanover has to be minus 6. So minus 6 degrees is in Hanover. So minus 10 is in Barrie. Jordania's actually is going to be minus 10. Beverly Ice is minus 10, 10, 10. Orilla is going to be minus 14 because it's closest. So Solid Bay is actually minus 11 degrees. So Palm Beach going to be minus 11 degrees. So let's do Bombies, correct Bombies again. So it's actually going to be minus 11 degrees. So Salt Lake Bay is, Thunder Beach is actually going to take a while. So it's going to be minus 7 degrees. It's actually minus 7. Minus 7 is in Thunder Beach. So Line said it's going to be closer. Going to be minus 5 degrees, saying the whole space actually minus 6 degrees. So let's look at Midland. So Midland is actually going to be minus 15, not Orilla. So let's correct Orilla to make it was corrected. So Midland is going to be, no, Orilla is going to be minus 14 degrees. So let's look at 3 p.m. How long the video is? 33 minutes. So London minus 2, Whiteham minus 3, Collingwood minus 6, Brampton minus 4, Downton minus 4, Mississauga minus 3, Stouffville minus 4, 5, Scarborough minus 4.5, so Richmond Hill is 4 minus 4, Newmarket Orangeville minus 5, Uxbridge minus 7, Oshawa is minus 5, Peterborough minus 7, Coburg minus 5, Belvoir minus 7, everywhere in Niagara Falls minus 1. Minus 1 is an Hamilton, but no goals, so Port Elgin minus 2, Hanover is going to be minus 2 degrees. Actually, minus 3 is most times. So Palm Beach is going to be minus 6. Palm Beach. Thunder Beach is going to be minus 5 degrees. Salt Lake Bay is minus 6. So Midland is going to be minus 6 degrees. So let's look at. So let's do Barrie. Barrie is minus 7. Georginia is minus 6. Beverly Hills is minus 6. Torella is going to be minus 7. No, it's actually -6. So not a loss. So let's look at next. We're actually 7 a.m. London 1 degrees, Whiteham -1, Collingwood -1, Newmarket -1, Brampton, Stouffville -0. So Mississauga 1 degrees, Scarborough it's gonna be 1 degrees, Downtown Toronto 1 degrees, Oshawa is 0 degrees, Virginia Hills is actually 1 degrees. So -1 is in Uxbridge, -5 is in Peterborough, Coburg -0, Belleville -4, 0 degrees in Niagara on Lake, -1 is in Niagara Falls City, Hamilton 0, including locals. So the Port Elgin is going to be -1 degrees. Hana is also is going to be actually 2 degrees, -2 degrees. Locals, so Lion's Head is going to be 1 degrees, Hope's Bay 1 degrees. Palm Beach is going to be -2 degrees, actually -1 degrees. Same thing as Thunder Beach. So Thunder Beach is actually -1. So Solid Bay is actually -2. Midland is going to be -2 degrees. So it's actually -2 degrees at Midland. So Adela is going to be close to -5, so -5. Georginia is going to be -1, Barrie -1. Beverly Hills is also -1 degrees. So we did almost everything. So orange was -1. So let's look at next hour, which is 3 p.m., 4 p.m. actually. So London 2 degrees, Whiteham 2 degrees, Collingwood 1 degrees, Newmarket, Orange Hills 1 degrees, Stouffville 1 degrees, Brampton 1 degrees, Richmond Hills 1 degrees, downtown Toronto is 2 degrees, 1.5 is Scarborough, so Mississauga is 2 degrees, Uxbridge 1 degrees, Oshawa is 1 degrees, Hamilton 1 degrees, 2 degrees Niagara on the Lake Niagara Falls 3, Peterborough 1 degrees, Coburg with 2 degrees, Belleville 1 degrees, Oakville is going to be 1 degrees, so it can be 2 degrees, but it's actually 1 degrees. So Lion's Head or Bay is going to be closest is 2 degrees, so Palm Beach is closest 1 degrees. It's in middle, so it has to be 1.5 in Thunder Beach, Starter Beach 1 degrees, Midland 1 degrees, Barrie 1 degrees, Orilla 1 degrees, Georginia is gonna be 1 degrees, Beverly Hills is 1 degrees. So this is the end. No, those this. So Port Elgin 3 degrees, Hanover is going to be 2 degrees. Actually 3 degrees is in Hanover. So this is the actual end of the video. So